Are you looking for a school with a champion mindset? Look no further than Trinity Valley Community College, the home of champions. Become a part of a community where excellence is the norm. A school that provides nationally accredited programs, award-winning groups, vibrant life, and dedicated support. We are ready to start you on your path to success. Become a Cardinal champion today by applying at apply.tvcc.edu.
At Cowboy Headquarters, we have everything for your small house or a large ranch. Our team can help you with supplies or expertise. We carry the top line of tools like Milwaukee, Steel, and DeWalt. We have boots, jeans, hats, and all the accessories, and a full gun counter. The thing at Cowboy Headquarters that we're most proud of, though, is the level of service that we'll give you, like things used to be. If you need it, we have it.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to. Find someone that'll die for you. 'Cause it's all that really matters in the end. It's love, love, Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to.
I wish I could tell you this life is easy, that you'll never know defeat. And every run you make will be perfect. But there's a difference between wanting something and making it happen. Passion, practice, these are the keys to success. If you want to lead this life.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
There's nothing quite like coming together over a fresh cooked meal. Face to face, burger to burger, solving the world's problems over fries. There's also nothing like solving the problems right in front of you, like baseball practice, swim team, and getting your family's meals just like they like it, all with a few taps on your phone. Yeah, good thing there's more than one way to solve the world's problems. Good thing there's Whataburger.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Reach out, touch
what was once just in your imagination.
You know, here at First State Bank, we're not just about opening accounts or getting loans. We're about community, whether that's sponsoring local events, donating to nonprofits, or volunteering hundreds of hours. It comes down to the fact that we're local money working for you, local people. For over 80 years, we've been helping Texans build their homes, their businesses, and their dreams. With 7 convenient locations, there's always a branch around the corner. So come say hi and get to know us. First State Bank, where community matters.
What you heard, it's what you hearing. It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen. X gon' give it to you. What? Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the mother wonder if you did it. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact, it's closer and more convenient than you might think. Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students. TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
Here at Nikki's Barbecue Pit, our passion is handcrafted, slow-smoked barbecue. And right now, our Texas traditions have come to life in a whole new way. Introducing the Double Dip, tender Texas brisket, topped with caramelized onions and cheddar cheese, served with our pitmaster au jus. So legit, you'll double dip. And for the perfect dessert pairing, try our new Double Berry Cobbler. For a limited time, so dine in at our place or have it delivered to yours. Legit Texas barbecue.
And welcome to the Cardinal Sports Network's presentation of basketball at Trinity Valley Community College. We're coming to you on location live from Leon Spencer Court at historic Cardinal Gym, where today it's day one of the Budke Serna Thanksgiving Classic. Game 1 features Hines Community College and Hill College. I am Tim Howard, and joining me today, making his debut as a member of the Cardinal Sports Network team, it's Tom Sherham, a longtime welding instructor here at college, and of course been the PA announcer over at Bruce forever. Welcome, man.
Thank you. It's good to be here, Tim.
We're
Appreciate the invite.
Looking forward to a lot of great hoops over the next couple of days.
That's right. Yeah, this ought to be a. If you're a basketball fan, this is where you need to be this weekend here in Athens.
Indeed. So if you're anywhere close, come on by. I would like to make a note. We miss Benny Rogers. Look forward to him being back in the saddle with us real soon and all of his expertise. But we're definitely glad to have Tom joining us and going to have an opportunity to work, all three of us, on the set here over the next several months. And it is a great time to be around for sure. We are looking at some fantastic hoops over the next couple of days. Of course, Trinity Valley will be playing later on this afternoon. We'll have all of this coverage for you today and so forth moving on. What are you most excited about when you think back over this this classic tournament? What are some things that come to mind?
Oh, I just think about the opportunity to see schools from around the nation that come in and play, and being able to see young ladies that bring their talents to the court and it's really good to again see schools from around the nation, see what other programs have, and just enjoyable basketball.
It's going to be a fun one. Today, Hines makes their debut at the tournament, which, of course, honors Coach Budke and Coach Serna, and we'll have more opportunities to talk about them and the impact that they made, not only here at Trinity Valley through their successful run here, but around the basketball nation.
Oh, yeah. Coach Budke just very well known, not only on the junior college level, but on the 4-year level as well, with his time at Oklahoma State, and very well known.
So we will look forward to paying homage and honor to them throughout the next couple of days. I did mention that Hines coming in, it's their first appearance. This will not be the first time, though, Coach Brandon Young has shown up here. He was part of the early 2010s work around here as an assistant coach. You see some of the honor there with Coach Serna and, of course, Coach Budke a few moments ago. And just, man, it's one of those things when you stop and consider just the spirit of excellence that they bring. So many banners hanging up in the rafters here with their DNA all over it, and just a fantastic coach, but even better people.
Oh, yeah. Tim, it was, I was working here when Coach Budke and Miranda were both here, her as a student, him as a coach, and good people. Brought a lot to the college here, and as you said, brought a lot to the sport of women's basketball.
Yeah.
And so it will definitely be. It's an honor to be able to be a part of this.
Exactly, and so we'll get ready for the opening tip momentarily. Here as it will be Hill College and Trinity Valley set to go here. Not Trinity Valley, Hill and Hines College. First mistake, it only took me 4.5 minutes.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right. We've got all day. Yeah, we've got 2 days here.
Let's turn it over to the public address announcer here, Stephanie Gady at Trinity Valley here.
Today's matchup is between the Hill College Rebels and the Hines College Lady Bulldogs. Introducing the starting lineups for the Hill College Rebels. From Houston, Texas, number 3, Holly Sylvie.
Getting the starting lineups here, Holly out of Houston. Kinney from Fort Worth. Maya out of Dallas. So I'm ready to try and work off a little bit of that turkey I ate yesterday, and ham and apple pie and pecan pie.
I did pretty good yesterday. I didn't quite go as heavy as I normally do, and because I knew I was going to be here today, and
I like your game plan. I like your strategy. I probably messed up. I did know I was going to be here today, and I thought I better go heavy because I'm.
Well, you might be the one that's got it under control. In that we may not have many breaks today, so.
We're looking forward to hoops action here at historic Cardinal Gymnasium on Leon Spencer Court. Glad to have you joining us here for Game 1. There's a total of 4 games that will be played today, and then 4 games tomorrow. So will be a tremendous amount of hoops coming your way. Looking forward to bringing it with wall-to-wall coverage here on the Cardinal Sports Network. And about to get a chance to tip Game 1 here. Tom, any final thoughts before we dive into action here?
Just looking forward to seeing what these young ladies bring to this court, and see the hard work that they put in, the effort they put in, see how it plays out.
Should be a lot of fun this afternoon, and we're set to go. Again, it's going to be Hill and Hines, both ready to get action going here. Coach Young and Coach Brooks, respectively, from both teams, getting final instruction in, and we're about set to jet. So settle in. Get ready for a long afternoon of some hoops here in Athens, Texas on this Thanksgiving Day weekend of basketball. Quickly down the floor, and a errant pass can be trapped down in the corner. Going to the basket, left-handed shot on the way, no good. So Hill will pull it down. Sylvie with that rebound for the Rebels. And they called for steps there, a little extra.
Got a little anxious there.
Taylin Lee Rose on the call there. So here comes the Lady Bulldogs of Hines College. Baseline drive, spin move, and knocked away, but good hustle to the basket.
Hustle, yeah. Number 15 for Hines in there. Maria Jones.
Jones with the bucket. So nicely done on her effort to get to the loose ball. 2-0, Hines with the early lead. Pulls the trigger on a three, not there. Trapped underneath and then out of bounds from the baseline.
Out of bounds, ball's gonna go to Hines.
I will mention right away, there's a reason there are wheels on these chairs, Tom. You and I have noticed in the first couple of minutes here. Don't tell Benny this, but I've been called many a time for a moving screen with mine. 8.5 to go here, and out of bounds will be a turnover. So the Rebels have possession coming up the floor. Walking it up will be Josephine, forward from Waco, Texas. Knocked away, quick hands. Here comes Morris. Draws contact, missed the layup though, but will be going to the free throw line.
Yeah, hard drive there.
So with 8:17 to go here in the opening period of play, it's 2-0 Hines with a lead, trying to build on it here.
Jadia Morris at the line for the Bulldogs. Makes the first one.
Gets that one to fall. That little string music here in the early going.
That's right.
Those free throws are so huge, though. Down the stretch,
are.
you look back, if you're giving away free throws by the end of the game, man,
they'll catch up with you.
Come back to haunt you for sure.
That's right.
2 for 2 at the stripe there. So Morris adds to the lead. It's a 4-0 start here for Hines. Oh, knocked away underneath. 3 from the right wing off the glass.
Yeah.
Gets it to fall. That'll make it a 1-point lead here for Hines after that stroke from the right side. Whistle and a foul. That's going to be on number 12. And that'll give another possession here to the Lady Bulldogs.
Right.
Sitting it underneath.
And that foul was on Sydney McKinney of the Rebels. A little uniform
malfunction
there. Got to take care of.
Wow. Inbound. Here we go with baseline drive. Try to spin move.
Actually dribbled that one off her foot. Rolled out of bounds. Turnover there.
Yeah, that'll cost them there, that turnover early here. So inside 7:45 to go. First period of play. Killed a dribble. Good collapsing defense there. Really forcing the effort. 3 on the way, not there. Rebound pulled down, this time by Jones. Saw Murray with that great rebound and put back earlier. Jump stomp shot off the rim. Controlled by Lee Rose. Ross directing traffic out top. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Pulls up shot in the paint and a foul here. So going to the free throw line, it's going to be Taylin Lee Rose.
Yeah, Taylin shooting 54.5% from the free throw line this year.
So a chance for her to put Hill on top with a couple of free throws.
Right.
Missed the first one.
A little short on that first one there.
Three from the right wing on the way. Rims off. High rebound, fought for and controlled by the Lady Bulldogs. Clearing it out. That'll bring up Morris. Morris gives way. Shot
Nice
on the
little spin move there by Morris. Missed the basket.
And that's last touched by Hill. So the Lady Bulldogs keep possession. Into the contest here is going to be J.C. Jenkins. J.C. coming on for Harris. 4-3 score here.
Yeah, Kaya Goins checked in for the Rebels, number 11.
So Goins will get her first look at the floor this morning. Actually this afternoon here in Texas. Shot on the way, strong left hand, count the basket for Jones. Good entry level, not quite able to do anything with it. Drive over the top, not there. A couple of shots at it, but nothing to show. Now tracking down that rebound.
Yeah. Hill's working hard on this offensive end on controlling the ball on those errant shots.
Good crossover, jump stop. Shot is good and going to the free throw line. A three-point play opportunity. Foul is going to be called on Sylvie. Taylin Lee Rose going to the strike. Chance to complete the three-point play. That will tie it up if she's able to do so. Here's a look at it on that replay. Hey, they do. Three-point play. Backing into a zone defense here. Extending it out, though, and driving inside the arc for three. Not there. Rebound taken by
Rose
Jenkins.
on the rebound there for the Rebels.
Good move, going strong to the basket. Another three-point play, not quite. Bouncing off the cylinder, but does draw the foul. Well, she's explosive, gets to the rim really well. Jenkins back to the strike.
Yeah, that foul was on number 10, Morris of the Bulldogs.
So Rose, you're going to look at it here as she gives that strong head fake and drives to the basket. Still taking the lead with that first free throw going through. Two for two, and that'll give them a two-point advantage here. 5.5 to go. Opening period of play here, game one of the Budke Serna Classic here, 2024 edition. Last touch by the Lady Bulldogs. So out of bounds, and here comes Hill. Starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm at that moment.
They're getting into the game on both ends of the court here. And let's see what comes here.
Knocked away, good defense that time by Jones, or Jenkins rather. Jenkins with a shot, rattles up and out. Fight for the loose ball, picked up by the Lady Bulldogs. It's up and can't go, gets her own rebound. The putback is good for Jenkins. JC strong in the paint.
Yeah, very strong in the paint there, Tim. Oh.
Couple of point-blank opportunities, nothing to show for it there. That's got to be a little frustrating to Coach Young as his squad squandered an opportunity. We have a foul and looks like a media timeout coming our way with 4:26 to go here. Tied 8 apiece. We'll step away. We've got more after this from the Budke Serna Classic here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
And welcome back. All tied at 8 apiece here. Hines and Hill in game 1 of day 1 from the Budke Serna Classic. I'm Tim Howard along with Tom Sherman. Tom, this is a lot of fun so far.
Oh, yeah, it's great, yeah.
Both teams look like they're kind of settling in. Hines came out, got that early lead, but we just saw Hill kind of battle back and tie it up, and we're all knotted at 8 apiece.
Right. Yeah, it was really interesting. You know, we got to see Hill here a couple of weeks ago against the Lady Cards, and they struggled with the Lady Cards, but I kind of wanted to see what they could do today, and
another opportunity, as
exactly,
it were.
Yeah, here on Leon Court, and see what they can put together today.
Good tenacious defense from the Lady Bulldogs. Hines on the push. Here comes Hines College. Pulls up, shot on the way, won't go. Fight for the loose ball. It's going to be tracked down by Hill. That was Goins that checked into the contest, and looked like Kia is pushed going down the sideline there. So with 3:53 to go, opening period of play here. Trinity Valley is scheduled to play later in the day. They'll play at 4 p.m. this afternoon. So we'll look forward to.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to.
Some great representation all across the way. You got Ranger, you got Panola,
Paris,
Paris, Jones College. Of course, 3 Rivers out of Missouri. That was a contest I still remember about last year. What a game. We'll talk about that at some point. What a drive. Shoots and draws the foul. So going to the free throw line, it's going to be Jones. And Jones with a chance to break this 8-8 tie. You talked about it in the opening. Both of these, or all of these different representatives from all over the region, the nation. Should be some fun basketball over the next 48 hours here in Athens.
Yeah.
First one is up and good. Got to look at the replay there and notice she wasn't able to get the 3-point play, but goes 2 for 2 at the stripe.
All right.
Back to a 2-point lead. Hill try to break the press, but start to say not going to be able to do it. They will actually after that goes out of bounds off of one of the Rebels. Talk a little bit about that defense. Of course, Trinity Valley predicates themselves on such a high pressure D.
Right, and they just in the game a couple weeks ago against Hill, they just shut Hill down big time. They were not able to do anything against the Lady Cards, and so kind of
play out the playbook. Huh?
That's it.
Bringing that heat. Yeah. Long 3 on the way, not quite there. Gets the rebound though. Offensive board. Thought about a shot, gives way.
Oh, in and out.
Another off the glass. The putback is good. Count the basket for Jenkins. JC Jenkins with a force down low. That time it's going to go off of Lee Rose. Taylin Lee Rose looked like she had pretty good position, just couldn't gather herself.
I believe that pass might have been a little bit high, as you said. Wasn't able to gather herself and hang on to it.
So up to a 4-point advantage here for Hines. Trying to set that screen out top. Drive, a nice pass. The finish, not quite. So going back to the stripe will be JC. But how about that rifle pass, man?
Oh, man, yeah.
She zipped
got to be ready.
Zipped it down low. Holly Sylvie checking back into the game. There's a look at that. Come right in your screen. Well, that was sweet. Nicely done by Jones. So now at the stripe here, it's going to be 2 free throws for Jenkins. First one on the way. Gets it to fall. Hines has really done well out of that timeout. It was a great timeout.
They really have, yeah. Jenkins at the line, you know, has a 85.7% free throw.
They'll start to say, if that one don't go, it's on you. But, man, she's hitting at a high clip.
Didn't want to jinx her, but give her accolades for her efforts.
Absolutely.
What she's done on the year.
Nice comeback down the floor. A quick baseline jumper is good for the likes of Josephine Babiu. 2:03 to go here. Hines, if they close this period out, well, they'll have a, you know, that's one thing when you think back to Coach Budke. He always talked about starts and finishes.
Right. Yeah, the starts and finishes were very important for him. Another thing I think about with Coach Budke is that what a recruiter.
Yeah.
And you know, he could have a wholesale change, 5 in, 5 out, and there was no difference in the play. And so just the quality of the young ladies athletically that he brought in, just amazing.
I'm telling you, those traits will never, I don't know if you would say ever be matched, but boy, that's a sure high accolade to hit and to go for. He set the bar so high.
He did. He set the bar very high. You know, I heard a lot of people talk about when Coach Budke was here that his second string, or if you're as bench players, that they could have beaten just about anybody in the region on their own.
That's pretty impressive stuff. Pretty impressive. 4-point ball game here. Final 90 seconds of the first period. Oh, good take to the basket.
Looking Jones out of bounds. She wasn't ready for that pass.
Yeah, she has her hands up to her mouth like, oh, man, that's on me.
That's on her, right.
Quickly up the floor to connect Josephine. Thought about the 3 up top. Gives away. Stolen, and a foul coming here against the Rebels, I do believe.
Oh, going against the Bulldogs. Number 15, Jones, on the foul.
Oh. Coach Young says, can I contend with you on that a little bit? Can I talk to you?
Let me talk to you about that one,
I'm going to talk quietly, but I do want to talk to you.
Yeah, he didn't quite see it the same way the referee did.
Sylvie at the stripe gets that one to fall. It's a nice freebie. 1:14 to go. First quarter of play, 14-11. Here's a look at it coming back. Oh, I look at that replay. I don't change my opinion at all. Easy for us to see in slow motion with the great camera work of the Cardinal Sports Network.
I don't want to be a referee out there.
Me neither. Minute to go here in the first period of the first game here on this.
Jenkins tried to save it, came off her hands, headed out of bounds. She tried to get the ball back in.
Unable to gather that one, so chance to tie it up here.
Right.
Or take the lead with a 3. They've had a couple.
Good, yes.
58.5 to go. Opening ball game this afternoon. Tried the 3, didn't it? hit anything on that one.
No, just a little bit of error there.
Final minute here in this first game one. Now, game two, the Panola head coach was Eddie Kite's assistant when he was head coach there before, of course, Coach Kite came to Trinity Valley, now the athletic director here.
Yeah, I really like Eddie Kite. Such a great fit for our college here.
Baseline jumper, net that was well executed. And they needed that one. After Hill came down with a chance to tie or take that lead on that three, they go right back down.
Didn't connect on the three-pointer, and Bulldogs take it right back down, go up.
Knocked away. Drive to the basket with 2 on the clock. Oh, got some ball and 1.3 to go. Nice defensive closeout. That was a great hustle.
Simpkins on the steal there and had it knocked out of her hands as she tried to lay it up.
That's a great defensive stop there with 1.3. We'll see if they can do anything.
Nice. Jenkins underneath with a 2.
Goodness gracious, after a great defensive stop on one end, you give them a ball in the paint with 1.3 to go in the quarter. That's how the first period ends. It's a 6-point lead for Hines over Hill right here at the Budke Serna Classic. You're seeing it right here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Our crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich can make you feel a lot of things. The spicy one can make you feel, what's the word? Tingly? Yeah, tingly. McDonald's Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Order ahead on the app.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact, it's closer and more convenient than you might think. Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students. TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
At Cowboy headquarters, we have everything for your small house or a large ranch. Our team can help you with supplies or expertise. We carry the top line of tools like Milwaukee, Steel, and DeWalt. We have boots, jeans, hats, and all the accessories, and a full gun counter. The thing at Cowboy headquarters that we're most proud of, though, is the level of service that we'll give you, like things used to be. If you need it, we have it.
And welcome back. We're in the opening moments of the second here. It's a 18-12 ball game. And, boy, immediately knocked away. Hill College turns that one over, I think, last touch by the Rebels. So as we start this second quarter on the scoreboard up there, it's pretty easy. If you're wearing number 22, you're doing pretty good.
Really good, yeah. She's leading the Bulldogs with 8 points right now.
And on the other side, 8 points for the Rebels, number 22.
Right.
Shot on the way. A foul coming here as going to the stripe for the Bulldogs. It's going to be Bartholomew drawing the foul. Yeah, let's see. So Jenkins has 8 at the end of the first. And then it would be Lee Rose with 8 for the Rebels. So good start for both of them. 18-12. Chance to add to it here at the stripe, though, as Bartholomew goes to the line. She's a guard from Brandon, Missouri. Gets the basket on the freebie. Thought about 3, now driving. Baseline, picked up. Shot over the top, not there. Rebound is taken. And Krim quickly gets it up front. Now they'll come back to her, and they misfire there.
Turn the ball over, so the Rebels will see what they can do with it.
Yeah, it looked like Harbor was trying to connect back for up top for that 3, but Krim was driving to the basket. So just a miscommunication there. Hill trying to get something going in their favor here. Whistle in the paint. We'll see the foul's going to be called on Krim.
Sylvie was driving hard to the basket there, and several Lady Bulldogs to in the paint there to try to slow her down.
Yeah, plan of attack is get it in the paint, looks like, as they've come out quickly here in the second, trying to get to the basket. Now at the stripe, first free throw is good. So count that for Sylvie, the guard out of Houston.
She's shooting 80% from the free throw line this year.
So first one is up and good. See if she can go 2 for 2. Holly, the freshman.
Yeah, 2 for 2.
Knocks that down. That'll help that average even more.
Right.
Good pass inside. Stood underneath. Krim with the rebound. Fight for the position, and it's saved, but out of bounds. Great effort, but just could not keep her find anyone to throw that ball to. Surprised she was able to get to that, though.
Right. Yeah, as you said, Tim, great effort on both ends of the court by both of these schools, and turned out to be a good ball game here.
Yeah, it's really a couple of evenly matched squads. Steps inside. That three-point arc. Thought for a second she's going to let it fly. Turnaround jumper, no good. It's rebounded by Bebu. Bebu with the basket, or the rebound rather. This one's going to be called on, let's see, is that, they called on number 4, Rodriana Hall, I believe. That'll be her first foul.
Right.
Three-pointer left corner, it's good. Got the basket, that's well done by Goins. Kia Goins out of Fort Worth with a 3. Makes it a 2-point contest. Krim had it blocked in the paint. The put back, not there. There's a foul inside. So with 8:09 to go here, it's going to be an inbound. Lady Bulldogs catching a break there. For a second thought they weren't going to get the whistle.
Right.
But the foul called. There's another, boy, great entry-level pass, but didn't get the shot away. 8 minutes left in the first half. It's a 2-point contest.
Oh, pass overhead out of bounds on the far side.
Now that was one Ross would like to get a do-over on there.
Exactly, yeah.
She's like, hey, I had the open shot. She's still talking to her. She's looking at Holly, hands out like,
what's
look,
up?
What did I ever do to you? Little wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That one got away from Sylvie. Krim trying to back her down.
I noticed here, Tim, in this second period here that the Bulldogs are a little overzealous on their shooting, and they need to maybe calm it down just a tad.
Drive won't go, but another offensive opportunity on the rebound. I agree with you. They've had great energy getting to the basket, but maybe not the best shot selection. Just haven't been able to connect on those shots.
They haven't, yeah. Good defense by Krim there for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, good push. Wide open in the paint, turns, shot, not there.
Not there.
Well, they're getting great opportunities.
They're getting good opportunities. They're just not falling for them. And I think there might be a little bit of nerves showing up there.
Yeah, nothing to show for it just yet.
Right.
But as a coach, you will take that all day long if you can get those kind of shot opportunities. Eventually, the law of averages says they're gonna fall at some point.
Yeah.
You would think. So with 6:43 to go here, it is a 2-point contest, and looking forward here to having Coach Chelsea Hudson join us. We'll get with her here in the next probably minute and a half, couple of minutes left in the quarter. We'll get a chance to hear a little bit about what's going on with the Phillies, and look forward to hearing from her. So be checking in with some of the coaches and throughout the tournament. One of the highlights to me is just getting to go behind the scenes a little bit, you know. And
it's always good to hear from coaches and kind of get an insight as to what's happening in their program and how the year's going for them, and are they meeting the expectations that they were looking for, and those kinds of things.
And did anyone eat too much pecan pie?
That's right.
That would be that's my prowess, right? That's where I'm strong.
That's what I had for supper last night. Was pecan pie.
Life is good.
Yes.
2 minutes to go in the 6 minutes and 19 seconds to go. 2-point ball game here, and a foul down in the paint there. So going.
Checking back in for the Bulldogs, number 15, Jones. Coming out is Krim. The foul, last foul was on her.
Up top they go, set up the three, over the shot.
Good.
Over the top, it's popped by number 11, Kaya Goins. Man, nicely done by Kaya. Good entry and an even better battle for that ball. I didn't think she was going to be able to pull it down.
I didn't think she was either, but she did. That was number 15, Jones, on the score there for the Bulldogs.
Never underestimate the heart of a finisher. She caught and fought and finished. It's 21-20. Timeout here. We'll step away. More after this. Coming up on the Cardinal Sports Network.
At First State Bank, we like to say we're big enough to help, small enough to care. Our communities and the families and businesses within them are what have mattered most to us for decades. Since 1935, our commitment has been to not only support local, but to foster growth for generations to come. We've given back to organizations that help our community thrive, and with 6 convenient locations, we continue to do our part in serving you, our communities, our businesses, our families.
Introducing the Double Dip from Dickey's Barbecue Pit. Tender Texas brisket topped with caramelized onions and cheddar cheese, served with our Pitmaster au jus. Plus, try our new Double Berry Cobbler for a limited time, so dine in at our place or have it delivered to yours. Legit Texas barbecue.
And welcome back to the Budke Serna Classic. It is 21-20. Hines leading Hill here on game 1 of day 1. And pleased to have with us right now the head coach for Panola, Coach Hudson. Great to have you, Coach Chelsea Hudson. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I hope y'all ate enough.
Oh, yeah. We've been talking about that a little bit.
Well, I was going to say, I didn't eat that much.
Oh, man.
She's like, oh, look, I can't trust the guy to my right already.
I ate enough for the both of us.
We're glad to have you here. Talk a little bit about your team and what you're loving most in the early going here of this season.
Entering year 3, I'm super excited to return. 4 really good, pretty much starters for me in Alwa Fane, Nicaelan Wells, John A. Southall, and Trey Kopuk. In my first 3 years, I wasn't able to return 2 or 3, so to have 4 back, I'm super excited, along with the ones that I brought in.
That's got to be one of the biggest challenges that I can imagine as any coach, JUCO level, especially because people coming and going and just finding those interchangeable parts.
Absolutely. I think JUCO, again, this is year 6 in the league, my 3rd as a head coach. I've been in the league 6 years, and I think that's probably the most we've returned ever in my career. So
well, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations on that. That's great.
So talk a little bit about what you anticipate, the strengths of Panola, what you guys have been able to accomplish, and what you see as far as the end game result for 24-25.
Gotcha. So I'm super excited about just being able to play faster. If you watch me the last couple of years, we kind of had 6'4", 6'5" in the paint, kind of slow. We got a long, lanky post players in Madison Caldwell, Shane Parker, Tari Ray, just bigs that can move the floor, more 6'2", long, agile, as well as just athletic guards and Rylan Gilmore and Hannah Carr. I'm just super excited to play faster. You know, our league is a fast league, so we got to be able to get up and down. Being able to be anywhere from 8 to 10 deep is another thing I'm excited about. Again, to be able to have subs, people that can come in and not have a lot of drop down. I'm super excited for that.
We were talking about Coach Budke and the fact of his recruiting and having, he could pull 5 off the bench and you didn't really see a change. But you know, I know that's got to be a big plus for a coach, especially at the JUCO level.
Absolutely. Being able to have subs kids that buy in. You know, the JUCO level, we have them 6 to 8 months to get them to buy in. We know that we're a stepping stone to the next level, so a lot of kids are sometimes me before we, but if they understand it's we before me, you really can be successful.
I think a lot of people don't realize how tough it really is, and it's not just in basketball, but in coaching at the JUCO level in any sport, where you know that you're only going to, some of these young people that you get, like you said, they are a stepping stone, and sometimes that stepping stone comes earlier than you as a coach want it to happen. But you don't want to hold the student athlete back.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely, and just giving back to that, I think even in the coaching world, shout out to Trina Tillis-Horde, who I was under for a year, Eddie Kite, who's now the athletic director here. I was able to sit under his tutelage as well, and just to learn from all of the coaches in our league that kind of you can call and ask questions and different things as a young coach in the business. Stephanie Williams, even Nathan over at Coastal. It's exciting that we compete against each other, and I only not root for them when I'm playing for them. But other than that, I definitely, have been able to learn under some really great coaches in this league.
That coaching fraternity that you're talking about, at what point did you realize, as we get a look at, the replay moments ago, at what point did you realize, you know what, I don't want to just play this game. I want to be a part of this game after my playing career's over. How did that come about? What was the genesis of that?
Honestly, I wanted to be a physical therapist. I want to work with geriatrics.
Okay.
All right.
But somehow, some way, Larry Inman was my coach up at Tennessee State. I had an extra a couple grad years that I was able to get my master's. I went right into coaching, was able to coach some great players in Yabrion Chambers that, ended up going to Vanderbilt. She plays pro now down in Nashville, and then to come straight to Panola and just get a taste of Region 14. I would definitely be remiss if I didn't say I grew up in Midland, Texas, so Ron Jones, the likes of Earl Diddle as well over at Howard. They just showed me a different level. Odessa was good. We played our high school games in the junior college facility in Midland College, so I think I can kind of put some good finish. I could kind of put some of that in the reason why coaching in junior college was the way for me. I grew up in a small town.
Right.
I needed it. I didn't have a bad attitude. I didn't have bad grades. I just needed a little more exposure. And so,
I think I teach here at Trinity Valley, and when you're able to see young people and maybe things were not the best in their personal life, but they come into a 2-year school, and they kind of get their feet on the ground. They buy in, as you were saying just a minute ago, and when they've got good leadership like yourself, that it's a big plus in their life.
It really is. It is. It's exciting when they call back. They don't remember as many games, but I have kids doing, Italy tours, playing at Kentucky, just the experiences that basketball has given them. And to say, hey, I started down there in little old Carthage, Texas. It's exciting to see some of the big-time names and big experiences that help change their life, honestly, and that's what it's about.
Hey, while we got you here, I'd be amiss if I didn't say, okay, final 3 minutes here of this first half. Put your coaching whistle on for a second here. I don't want to ask you to work too many games today, but talk about the importance of closing this thing out, getting that positive momentum going into halftime, and what you would look at as far as, if you're
coaching right now.
Yeah,
both of these teams are on my schedule. We play Hines next week, or tomorrow. We play Hill next Wednesday. So in this, a game is of runs, and right now you want to get on runs. We're playing in a neutral place. I always tell my kids on the road, you're down 10, so to fight right now is tied up, to just continue to battle and continue to get downhill and make easy baskets would be what I would say win on the defensive end while everyone is kind of attacking and just going up and down. Just get some good, solid possessions in right now.
Well, I'm super excited to see you guys play here in a little bit, and again tomorrow, and in Region 14 over the next 2 weeks.
You'll see me in a couple weeks.
It's a small world here in Region 14.
Yes.
Before you get away, I want to ask you something from the being a coach and a mentor and a teacher. In your time in doing all those things, what's one of your greatest achievements and maybe being just with a student or an athlete.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the first one, definitely winning the national title was something,
Oh, yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
could dream.
Immeasurable?
Yes.
You
again,
can't put words on that? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
never.
with you.
That's one. But I would say Masha Adashi, she played for us at Panola a couple years back. She went off to play in Minnesota, and they asked her, it was a Black History Month event going on, and they had to put names on a shirt.
Yeah.
And Masha called me back and said, Coach, as a Black woman or just a woman and mentor, I really learned a lot about you. And so that was probably one of my pride and joys.
Yeah. Wow.
I cried like a baby. I was like, wait, what? Me and this kid battled every day. It was an argument every day.
Yeah.
But for her to just call back and say, Coach, I really just appreciate who you were as a woman.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I wanted to, support you.
That's a proud
That
moment
was
for you there.
yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's always good to hear back from your student athletes and
especially a story like we just heard.
That's
Yes.
exactly
I
right.
When I got it, I got the video. I was like, wait, huh? Like, those are the moments or the wedding invitations I get invited to. I'm old enough. This is year 10 of coaching that kids are calling me like, Coach, come to my wedding. I'm like, wait, I'm at that age now? Next is baby showers. I'm going to start crying.
It's just going to get worse, too.
Yeah, before you know it, I've been at the college 30 years. I've been teaching 20 of those years, and it flies by.
Yeah, it does.
So get
Most
ready.
definitely.
Get ready. It flies by.
Enjoy the moments as they come. Right.
Yes,
And
thank
before I let
Exactly.
you go, I have one final parting question here. 1 minute left to go. Do you have like a strategy that allows you to enjoy the moments as they come, or do you wait till the end of the year? You look back. How does that work in your perspective?
I think the reflections. I think nowadays with this generation, you got to kind of check in daily with them. Milestones. We try to go by month here.
Yeah,
So again,
right.
November. Let's get through November. We'll look at December when it gets here. We'll look at January when it gets here. So kind of those mental check-ins for our athletes. And for me, just again, like, it is just a game. It is just a ball. How am I making my kids better? The wins and losses will come.
Sure.
How are my kids getting better? Oh, that kid couldn't do that up and under. She didn't make that pass. And to celebrate the small things that they're doing game to game as they continue to grow and get better in their athletic careers. It's just kind of how I keep the main things the main thing.
I love it.
I love that too. I think it's really important with this generation that you're talking about here, that a lot of them need mentors. They need they just need somebody to put their arm around them and say, hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna get through this.
Yeah.
Coach Hudson, thank you so much.
Thank
It's Chelsea
you.
Hudson. She's the head coach of Panola, and looking forward to you over the next couple of days. And like I said, Region 14, we'll see you a couple more times this year. So
Thank you. I'm
for
laughing
joining
because
us.
my girl over there, I'm going to get some gum from her. I love coming to Athens.
She
going
always
to give me
hooks
some
us up.
gum. I won't have coffee breath while we playing, so
Got
I'm
that
happy.
got the Trident vibes in the
Yes,
house. So
tried it all the way.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And we'll look
Thank you for being here with us.
That is Coach Chelsea Hudson here. It is the final seconds, 30-29 here in the first half, and that's how it ends as we go to break. We'll look forward to more after this. Quick timeout and more from the Budke Serna Classic. It's game one of day one here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
At First State Bank, we like to say we're big enough to help, small enough to care. Our communities and the families and businesses within them are what have mattered most to us for decades. Since 1935, our commitment has been to not only support local, but to foster growth for generations to come. We've given back to organizations that help our community thrive, and with 6 convenient locations, we continue to do our part in serving you, our communities, our businesses, our families.
Introducing the Double Dip from Dickey's Barbecue Pit. Tender Texas brisket topped with caramelized onions and cheddar cheese, served with our Pitmaster au jus. Plus, try our new Double Berry Cobbler for a limited time, so dine in at our place or have it delivered to yours. Legit Texas barbecue.
Are you looking for a school with a champion mindset? Look no further than Trinity Valley Community College, the home of champions. Become a part of a community where excellence is the norm. A school that provides nationally accredited programs, award-winning groups, vibrant life, and dedicated support. We are ready to start you on your path to success. Become a Cardinal champion today by applying at apply.tvcc.edu.
At Cowboy headquarters, we have everything for your small house or a large ranch. Our team can help you with supplies or expertise. We carry the top line of tools like Milwaukee, Steel, and DeWalt. We have boots, jeans, hats, and all the accessories, and a full gun counter. The thing at Cowboy headquarters that we're most proud of, though, is the level of service that we'll give you, like things used to be. If you need it, we have it.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to. Find someone that'll die for you. 'Cause it's all that really matters in the end. It's love, love, Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to.
I wish I could tell you this life is easy, that you'll never know defeat. And every run you make will be perfect. But there's a difference between wanting something and making it happen. Passion, practice, these are the keys to success. If you want to lead this life.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
There's nothing quite like coming together over a fresh cooked meal. Face to face, burger to burger, solving the world's problems over fries. There's also nothing like solving the problems right in front of you, like baseball practice, swim team, and getting your family's meals just like they like it, all with a few taps on your phone. Yeah, good thing there's more than one way to solve the world's problems. Good thing there's Whataburger.
I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles a day every morning. When I was diagnosed with lung cancer, I was shocked because I'm not a smoker. Baylor, Scott & White, the facility, the staff, everyone has been so amazing. I love the fact that I can breathe.
When I first heard that I had cancer, I was referred to Baylor Scott & White immediately. It was really important for me to be able to get my chemotherapy and everything here because I wanted to be close to my friends, my family. They were so confident and made me feel at ease and supported me. I felt like I was their only patient, and I knew they had several people that they were dealing with, but I was the most important person.
I had like a week of headaches. Throughout that week, I went to my local hospital. They referred me to Baylor Scott & White. They gave me an MRI. The tumor that was inside of my head was cancer. Baylor Scott & White has given me this new technology that helps decrease the growth rate of my cancer cells. The doctor I have right now, he's just amazing. It's a great feeling to know the guy who's taking care of me actually really cares about me.
Baylor Scott & White Health, changing cancer care for life.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Reach out, touch what was once just in your imagination.
You know, here at First State Bank, we're not just about opening accounts or getting loans. We're about community, whether that's sponsoring local events, donating to nonprofits, or volunteering hundreds of hours. It comes down to the fact that we're local money working for you, local people. For over 80 years, we've been helping Texans build their homes, their businesses, and their dreams. With 7 convenient locations, there's always a branch around the corner. So come say hi and get to know us. First State Bank, where community matters.
What you heard, it's what you hearing. It's what you hearing. Listen, it's what you hearing. Listen, it's what you hearing. Listen. X gon' give it to you. What? Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out, I'm stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make a mother wonder if you did it. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact, it's closer and more convenient than you might think. Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students. TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
Here at Nikki's Barbecue Pit, our passion is handcrafted, slow-smoked barbecue. And right now, our Texas traditions have come to life in a whole new way. Introducing the Double Dip, tender Texas brisket, topped with caramelized onions and cheddar cheese, served with our pitmaster au jus. So legit, you'll double dip. And for the perfect dessert pairing, try our new double berry cobbler. For a limited time, so dine in at our place or have it delivered to yours. Legit Texas barbecue.
Are you looking for a school with a champion mindset? Look no further than Trinity Valley Community College, the home of champions. Become a part of a community where excellence is the norm. A school that provides nationally accredited programs, award-winning groups, vibrant life, and dedicated support. We are ready to start you on your path to success. Become a Cardinal champion today by applying at apply.tvcc.edu.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine & Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine & Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
At Cowboy headquarters, we have everything for your small house or a large ranch. Our team can help you with supplies or expertise. We carry the top line of tools like Milwaukee, Steel, and DeWalt. We have boots, jeans, hats, and all the accessories, and a full gun counter. The thing at Cowboy headquarters that we're most proud of, though, is the level of service that we'll give you, like things used to be. If you need it, we have it.
And welcome back on location here for Game 1, Day 1 of the Budke Serna Classic. Hines holding on to a 1-point lead over Hill. I'm Tim Howard along with Tom Sherham. Tom, let's talk about that first half real quick. The folks at Hines came to play today.
Yeah, they did. They played strong the first half, but Hill has stayed right there with them. Like you said, we got a 1-point difference here starting the second half.
Both these teams pretty evenly matched here, and going right to the basket. It's the open look. That's got to hurt a little bit. Here comes Hill on the run. Push. Now pulls back. Will give and sets it up on the left wing. Steps there. So frustrating start to what looked very promising. Hey, let's invite our next guest in. It's a head coach of Ranger College, Coach Mark Moorfield. Coach, thanks for making some room for us today. Glad to have you here.
Well, thank you for having me on. Enjoyed looking forward to being on.
Yeah, man, we were talking before we cracked the mic a little bit. You said a little bit different scenario this year as opposed to about a year ago. This second year with the school there.
Yes.
And talk us through. Take us back. Well, about 15 months, I guess.
Yeah. Well, 15 months ago, I can tell you we're a whole different team than we were 15 months ago. When we took the job, there were 2 remaining players from the previous staff, and so it was about at the beginning of July. And any coach will tell you there's not many players left in July at any level to try to fix something and so forth. And so, we did the best we could. It was a challenging year last year. There was a couple games early on. I think, we were competitive early, had a chance to beat Angelina, which I know won the conference last year here. And I think we kind of went out and previous coach really scheduled some games that probably that program's not quite ready for, New Mexico and Odessa, and went out and, those were kind of backbreakers. And I think at that point we just kind of lost a little bit of momentum. I do think the great thing is we had a year to recruit and kind of bring in more players that we're more comfortable with, type of players that, the style that we want to play, and different types of caliber of player for the different positions for how we play as well.
Big 3 on the right side, not there. Let's talk a little bit about this one. I see you're observing and watching. These 2 teams look pretty evenly matched so far.
Yeah, I would say. Last time we played Hill, we beat them at their place last year to finish out the regular season. But they look pretty evenly matched, watching a little bit as we came in and so forth, trying to get organized. Obviously, Hill being in our conference, we kind of, want to look and see what they look like and so forth. But they look pretty evenly matched right now. Guard play, probably more small ball than probably in some interior things of that nature. But wanting to push and, good guard play on both sides of the ball.
So, let Tom, you jump in anywhere you want, but I'd love to hear a little bit about your coaching philosophy.
Well, one thing that we try to do, and it's probably when I was on the men's side, working with the Drew family, Homer and Scott, and then being at Baylor with Scott when he came in 2003, we like bigger guards. When I say that, more your 2 guards, your wings. We have a firm belief that there's got to be a balance. On a team, you can't just be small ball or just, as a child, we always called it Big Ten basketball, growing up in Big Ten country, just a bunch of physicality and so forth. You kind of got to have a balance, and we tend to go with more of a balance where we want to have some decent interior. We want to have good athletic guards. We want to have wings with size, and that's something we didn't have last year. I think this year we do. But we also like to have the flexibility. So if we have to match somebody small ball, we can match them small ball. If we have to kind of grind it out, we can grind it out with them. But our biggest thing is we want our girls to play with a sense of freedom. So that's why we put a lot of emphasis into player development and skill development, so it allows them to understand things, try to enhance their basketball IQ starting in the fall, things of that nature. But, we really want them to be based in their fundamentals, because if they can be based in their fundamentals, then that opens up allowing them to have a freedom. We like to mix up defenses, just kind of depending on the situation, so forth. We played Howard last week, and the previous time we lost them by 40 at their place, come back and beat them by 6, 8 points. And we switched defenses on that, and it kind of lifted us. So we're a fairly young group. Obviously, when you bring in a ton of new players, they're talented, but they're still learning college basketball. But we want them to have a sense of freedom. Defensively, it's where it starts off with, and we want them to be committed on the defensive end, and know that defense creates offense.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We were talking earlier with the coach from Panola, and we were talking about the only having these student athletes for 2 years. Some of them you may have for an extra, but and a lot of them you don't even get them for a full 2 years.
Right.
And they're using your program as a stepping stone, and the difficulty that you face as a coach and trying to put together a program. And basically, I would think that you're looking at almost a rebuild every year to an extent.
Yeah, there's some truth to that, but you kind of look at the college landscape how it is now. Everybody's in a rebuild. I mean, even like Coach Drew, we went to the men's game the other day, and Coach Drew and I still have a great relationship and everything, and he's got basically a whole new team. Maybe he has 3. So the way the NIL has treated everything, everybody's rotating around and so forth. And I think also too, I think just how we are in a generation of kids that, either A, they're using us just like the guys used us at Baylor to get to the NBA.
Right.
These girls are obviously, it's a stepping stone. The transfer portal's really made things a little bit different for high schoolers and opportunity to enhance their recruitment. But I think the biggest thing is that you're always constantly, and that's even like when I was at University of Mary Hardin-Baylor as a head coach, you're always looking to see what can we do to enhance our program.
Right.
So is there a better player out there that can really lift our level? Is there something of that nature? It's just, I think coming from the men's game, that's just, you're used to that because they're all the guys are thinking they're going to the NBA, and especially being in the Big 12.
Yeah. So give us your opinion on the changes that we've seen in college athletics in the last few years. Good, bad, indifferent.
I think
a little of both.
Yeah, I think it's I do believe the student athletes should be able to make something.
Yes.
I do think because they are, as we all know, athletics is the front porch of every university, every college, and so forth. I think they should be able to make something. What the limit is, I don't know. But I do know, like, when you read somebody's making 1.5 as a defensive tackle at Alabama, that might be the most money that young man or young lady makes in their lifetime.
Right.
And I think that there's no basis either on how to understand how to use that money. If you go to the NFL, you go to the NBA, MLB, the first thing they do with all their rookies, they bring them in and bring a financial advisor and come in how to manage your money.
Right.
Who's asking them how to manage their money? And I think now it just becomes an arms race to who's got the biggest and the most really alums that can support them, support the NIL movement.
Yeah, that's a very good point there with the alums.
Good strong move to the basket there. It makes a 2-point game. Chance to add to it here, 36-34. Coach, I'd like to ask, just talk about those scenarios that just pop up out of nowhere. You're on the sideline and you're coaching the game, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, maybe it's something happens on the floor, an injury, confrontation. But walk us through just how you, number one, is it duct tape that keeps you from head from blowing up? Or I'd love for that philosophy to kind of how you get through those scenarios.
I have a good friend, and he made a comment one time. He goes, "I love practice, I hate the games." And so forth. And there's some truth to that.
Sure.
I think the biggest thing is that, this is my 23rd year in college athletics, and I think just, as you go through you kind of reach back to the different scenarios. Some are maybe a little bit more foggier than others after 23 years. But I think the biggest thing is that, you try to prepare for all, knowing that there's always going to be something you didn't prepare for.
Yeah.
And, whether it's an injury, whether it's a confrontation. I remember one time we were at Valparaiso University, and Coach Drew's father had kidney stones. And so he had to go to the hospital. Coach Drew Scott was the head coach, and I remember, like, it's 10 o'clock at night on a Friday night.
Yeah,
so we're all over. Yeah, no one's planning on kidney stones.
Right.
Anyways, the point of the story is that we're playing Oakland University. It was a rival at that time. And the last 30 seconds, we're beating them. We got the game pretty much handled, and a fight breaks out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so, now, it's Scott's first time being a head coach on a collegiate scene, and now we have a brawl breakout. We didn't know. I mean, we got guys coming off. I'm trying to hold them back. Yeah. And so, you always know there's going to be something unexpected. Like last year, one of our better players last year, we're playing Southwest Christian, and she's just coming down. And it didn't look like a ACL injury to me, but she tears her ACL.
Oh, man.
Now you're trying to, patch things up because she's one of our very few better players we had on the team last year. So now you're like, okay, well, the season's not good already, so now it just got worse. And so forth.
Tougher.
Yeah, I think you just kind of go in with the mindset of, I remember I worked with a guy, young Jim Herrick Jr., Jim Herrick Sr.'s son, and he said, first 5 minutes goes by script. Everything else after first 5 minutes is out the window. Yeah. So I kind of go with that approach, and we just kind of, adjust as we need and how the flow of the game goes.
Well, I know that you guys have a couple of great opportunities here in Athens this weekend, but what's the long and short of the season looking like for you down the stretch here? Getting ready for Region 14, obviously.
Yeah, no, obviously preparing for, conference and regional games and so forth like that. We want to challenge our young ladies and try to get better. So that's the first and foremost, to make sure that we'll put ourselves in a position to succeed, understanding how to play on the road and, understanding different flows and different environments, but also understanding different styles of basketball and how to prepare and what we have to do to prepare to, to go out and compete and play at the highest level.
Well, it's fantastic having you here. I know you've got a lot on your plate. We appreciate you making room for us.
No, thank you very much, and thank you for having me on.
You bet. Great to have you, Coach.
If it gets bad at halftime, I'll come back and sit with you guys for the second half.
We'll keep it empty for you.
Keep the seat warm.
Yeah, don't want you to have to come over here, but we understand.
Tell Coach Drew the next time you see him that Tim was the guy that shared the plane with you on the way to Orlando and didn't blow his cover. I noticed the logo. I noticed him, and I gave him the little quick.
I gave him a little.
He gave me the look. He gave me the look like, I appreciate you not saying.
Hey,
right on the heels of that national championship.
Yeah, be lucky. He would have came over and chewed your ear off for the next hour.
Hey, it's great having you here, Coach, and good luck today.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate the time.
You bet, Coach. Nice meeting you,
gentlemen.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Lots happening here as the Budke Serna tournament continues on here next couple of days here in Athens, Texas, and it's a 3-point contest. Hill on top after that one there.
Right, yeah. That's a little bit of a turnaround here in this third quarter of play.
Man, I got to tell you, I certainly enjoy the opportunity to kind of get behind the curtain of these coaches, and they make room for us. They got all these responsibilities, and yet they're like, hey, man, let's make time for an answer on the other end.
Yeah.
Back-to-back, actually, and now it's a 6-point game.
6-point lead
as
for Hill. Yeah.
Sylvie hits that one.
Yeah, Tim, it is nice to talk to these coaches. You get some insight as to what they're about, what their programs are about, and I think it all boils down to everybody wants a W.
Yeah,
everybody wants a W.
But, and they don't just hand those out, do
no,
they?
They don't. You've got to work for them, especially at the JUCO level, and nothing comes easy anymore. But to see people like him and other coaches that they buy into their student athletes, they're there for more than just to get a W.
Yeah,
and that's the great thing.
Yeah, going back to Coach Hudson earlier when she said that about her, the phone call.
Yeah, the phone. Yeah.
That I got chills.
Right, yeah.
And I had my jacket on, so I know it wasn't the AC.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a quick timeout. Let's step away. 30-second timeout. We get back to action right after this here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Sometimes managing your health and keeping track of all the details can feel a little overwhelming. But UT Health East Texas Virtual Care makes it easy to stay connected with your health care. You can message your doctor, see test results, pay your bills on time, and even request on-demand video visits to be seen right away from the comfort of your own home. All through your smartphone, tablet, or computer, from virtually anywhere. Less stress, more living.
And welcome back. It is a 6-point contest here, and Hines, for the most part, has been out front over the last the first part of this ballgame. In the last couple of minutes, it's been all Hill.
Nearly another turnover there by Hines.
Just got that one away, and so fortunate there. But the foul there will go against the Lady Bulldogs. So really, they got to find a way to tighten the bolts here. This is kind of
If they're not careful, Hill may stretch this out a little bit. Might make it a little tougher on them to get back in the ball game.
42-36, trying to keep the pressure on them here as Hill's got a wide open three. Good close out there by the Lady Bulldogs. And steps.
Oh, steps, yeah. Turn the ball over there.
So 2.5 minutes to go here. And if you're Hines, it's a very important possession here. Get
Real
back
important possession, yeah.
A couple of baskets go either way here. Could be a big difference in the overall start to this fourth quarter here. Only down 6 points, but and you don't want to flirt with danger here.
No.
Baseline jumper on the way. Not
good.
there. Good hustle though, and the putback not there. Gets her own rebound. The tap back is not there, but the finish draws the foul.
Yeah, Ryan Bartholomew on the hustle there for the Bulldogs.
Boy, Mayan looked like she had a little extra bounce in her step there, man.
So,
Just getting to the ball.
Yeah, Jenkins checking back in for the Bulldogs. This might be the spark that they need.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with you. She's really been a difference maker, or coming in off that bench has a chance to be that difference maker. And look at the replay and see the contact there. So now going to the basket for the charity stripe, it's going to be Bartholomew. First one is good. Makes it a 5-point game. Over the next couple of days, we started the broadcast with this one. Came on the set today. He's going to see a lot of good hoops. Missing the second one, but got the rebound. Just kind of sloppy on the rebound.
Yeah, sloppy. Oh boy. Yeah, you got a little
careless there.
All right. They go to the floor trying to secure the ball. It's going to be Hill's ball.
Yeah, Hill will keep possession, but boy, they caught a break there because that was all predicated on the hustle there of the Lady Bulldogs.
Right.
Seeing a lot of extra bounce and and I think they kind of realized, man, we need to close this quarter out strong.
Right, they do.
So Hill has the luxury here of being pretty selective and looking for that open shot.
One thing I noticed here, Tim, is that Hill seems like they're playing with a little more confidence since they got the lead.
Yeah.
A little more pep, taking their time, looking for good shots.
Totally agree with you. They do have a little extra swagger, although they come up empty on that possession, but a little more confidence. They battled all the way back. And now try to build on that as Krim looks to check into the contest here momentarily. Knocked away and stolen. That will be, looks like Goins pulls it down. And then a baseball pass down floor. Goins for three from the wing, and that's a big shot.
Big shot.
Makes an 8-point advantage.
Yeah, Hill's up by 8 now.
Minute to go here in the third. Oh, killed the dribble out top. Good pass, entry level, and underneath. We've seen a couple of those today. How about her?
Right.
Jones has been spectacular. Got a couple of dimes that she's worked through today. Throwing them all over the place. Very unselfish, too, because had a pretty good look at the basket, but saw an even better attempt there for her teammate. Final 18 seconds. They can't quite dribble it out or shot clock. There's about an eighth of a difference, but for all intents and purposes, this will be the final possession. 5 on the clock. Thought about it. Pass up top. Shot with 2 on the clock. And that is how they'll get. There's actually, that's going to end the quarter. I don't know if they were ready to call a shot clock violation, but I think it's close enough there.
Close enough, yeah.
So we'll step away. 6 point.
I don't do this just to make a living. It's in our blood, really. I want to be the greatest that's ever done it. I'm hungry for bronc riding, I love it. I couldn't imagine doing anything else.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
It's a 6-point advantage for Hill as Hines is on the short end of this one. Going into the 4th, I'm Tim Howard along with Tom Sherham. Tom, your thoughts on this ballgame? It's been a great start.
Yeah, it really has. We started out and it was back and forth, and in the 3rd quarter there, Hill was able to pull ahead a little bit, and it's going to be interesting to see what Hines can do here in this 4th quarter. Only down by 6.
Yeah, need a couple of good possessions. Oh, great entry level.
Jenkins, there it is.
That's the way you get some easy points here, and that is all done on that pass.
Yeah, we said just a while ago, Jenkins may be the spark that they needed, and so we'll see what happens here.
Jenkins got her 17th point there. Yep. That one coming up empty as Taylin Lee Rose had a good look at it. Nothing to show, though, so here's a chance to get closer. Krim in the paint. Shot over the top, not there. The rebound is taken away.
Yeah. Jenkins had a shot at that rebound there and just couldn't hold on to the ball.
Good D in the paint. The second one drew the whistle, though. So with a 4-point lead going to the free throw line with 9:09 to go. And I think to your point, they have come out Hines in this start of this last period.
Yeah,
bringing a lot of intensity.
Simpkins was on that defense right there, shut down the Hill player on the drive, and
so they will reset things here. It'll be Sylvie going to the strike. Here's a look at the replay here. Missing on the 1-and-1.
Yeah.
Krim pulls down the rebound.
Opportunity here for Hines to shorten the lead.
Great look at the basket.
Oh, nice save, nice save.
3 on the way. Over the top.
Good.
Good take there, all the way. Count that for Simpkins.
Simpkins, yeah.
Amaya
Hines
Simpkins.
within 1.
That's a big bucket there. And it was kept alive just by the hustle there from Krim moments ago. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. It'll be Harbor. She dribbles out. Adriana Hall directing traffic, trying to get it set up. Hill putting the defensive stop, forcing her right on the baseline. Nobody there.
Nobody there.
Easy bucket that time for Harbor.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's back to a 1-point advantage, and the Lady Bulldogs have come out on fire.
That's right.
Why don't we step away for a quick timeout here? It's a 60-second timeout. More after this on the Budke Serna, from the Budke Serna Classic here at Trinity Valley in Athens on the Cardinal Sports Network.
No, do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your Quarter Pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest Quarter Pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
What you heard, it's what you hearing. It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen. X gon' give it to you. Wait for you you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make a mother wonder if you get it. Damn right, and I do it again, cause I am.
Hines coming back with a strong push to start this fourth period. They're up 1, and forcing a timeout from Hill is a big pivotal part of this ball game.
It really is, Tim, and I wouldn't be surprised here if I might have a little pressure put back on Hill, and kind of interesting to see how they handle this.
Yeah, it's definitely been a great start to this fourth here by the Lady Bulldogs. Hill, of course, has been a part of this tournament for so many years, and longtime participants, glad to have them back. Here's a step in front, and foul coming in. It's going to be, looks like, they're going to call that on the Lady Bulldogs.
I didn't see that foul. The referee indicated the foul was on number 4, Rodrina Hall.
So Hall about to step out. That's a frustrating one for her.
Yeah, she's like, had that little
hands,
frustration on her face there.
Hands to the side, like, I don't know. Skip pass out top, that's gonna be trouble. Good hustle to get there. I thought Cram had a shot at that, but great close there by Goins. So foul's gonna be called on Crawford. No, excuse me, Simpkins. Looking at the wrong sheet there, my bad. Simpkins, number 5, picks up her first foul of the afternoon.
Maya Ross checks back in for the Rebels.
Goins kind of a little limp as she goes to the side. I think she's going to be okay, but she was definitely favoring that right side. Keep an eye on that as she gets a little timeout here to regroup. See if it impacts her checking back in here. 7:42 to go in the ballgame. Ross drawing contact. Shot is not there, and the ball hits the floor, much to the chagrin of the Lady Bulldogs. Foul called on the Lady Bulldogs. There's 2 on the shot clock. That's a gut punch there, boy.
It is, yeah. Foul was on Jenkins.
7:24 left here, and this is game 1 of day 1 from the Budke Serna Classic. And good crossover there. Look at it coming right into the picture there.
She connects on the first one.
Chance to tie it up here at the 7:24 mark. 46-45. Hill will not be able, but gets the offensive rebound.
The offensive rebound and then turns it over.
Turned it over.
Wow.
That's one of those I want to make a question for. So, Coach, those scenarios where you, how do you still have hair at the end of the day? Yikes. Those are, that's what makes the game great, though. We're tied 46 apiece. As 7:13 to go, had a chance at the lead, but could not connect, and then would knock away out of bounds. Here's a steal, driving down the floor, too far out front. Oh, that's a tough one.
Nice steal by McKinney for the Rebels, but then tried to get the ball to Ross underneath and head over and got away from her.
Goins did check back in after that last possession there, so good to see her able to take a quick minute, regroup, and then get back into it. Probably more a good pass. She was probably more fatigued than she was injured. She had a little hobble in her step, but able to get back in here. So it's a 2-point game after Hines gets the finish into the paint. Both teams doing a better job getting to the basket. There's another example. Ross with a bucket. Approaching the 6-minute mark. There's a 3 up top. Not there. Cram
had the rebound, had it taken away from her by 11 of the Rebels.
Yeah, I think Goins there. She says, I'm Goins to take that right down the pike. Pulls up inside the arch.
Again.
Now pops out from the free throw line. So here we are trading baskets. It's 50-48. Hines.
Jenkins' 21st point of the game.
Man, she's been fun this afternoon.
Yeah.
If you'll recall, she had 8.
Oh, my goodness.
Threw it right off of the, just off the palm of her hand, hit her right in the hands. We talked about Jenkins had 8 at the end of the first, and her counterpart, number 22, had Taylin. She had 8. She's now got 10.
Right.
But Jenkins has 21. She's stayed the course and continued to fire. Three-pointer on the way from the left wing, not there. Rebound, though, taken by the Lady Bulldogs. Easy bucket. Nobody in front to stop her defensively. So it's a 4-point advantage with 5 minutes and change to go here in the ball game. Very patient. 10 on the shot clock and kisses that off the glass and through.
Sylvie again there with a nice basket off the glass.
Sylvie with 19 points. She's had quite the contest today. .440 left in the ball game here. And back into the game, here comes the Lady Bulldogs number 15. That's Jones checking back in.
Yeah, Krim seemed to have a little leg issue there, overstretching it out.
Jones right to the basket, up and under, it's good. Nice immediate impact for Amaria Jones. Jones with a steal. Dancing, tight walking the sideline, and he can't get the roll there. But she almost had the highlight reel of the tournament so far with that. Just doesn't get that roll, just skimmed off the top. Still 4-point lead for Hines. Hill trying to cut it in half with a bucket on the baseline. Good defense, working, and it's on the floor. Picked up and taken away. How about the Hines Lady Bulldogs defense?
Yeah, Lady Bulldogs seem to be in the right place at the right time.
We're going to call her for steps.
Yep.
Move that pivot up top, and that is an unfortunate turnover there.
And with 3:48 left, Tim, it's see how Hill handles this down by 4. They've got an opportunity here to at least cut it in half.
Yep. That last trip was not fruitful for them.
No, it wasn't. Let's see if they can do it this down deep.
Backdoor pass is there. The bucket is good. How about the pass?
They did cut it in half, 54-52.
Ross gets the pass, and then guess who with the finish? Taylor.
Yep.
Taylor has had a great afternoon. Taylor Lee Rose. Jones looking. Knocked away. Tracked down, and a whistle and foul. Here is the call. It's going to be on the Lady Bulldogs. They'll get free throws out of this in the bonus. Got to push.
Called for the foul.
Yeah, that'll be her 3rd foul here. So now a Taylin chance to
at the line. Yeah.
Tie it up here with a free throw. Needs 2. First one is on the way and good. You were talking about percentages earlier. And
yeah, she was at 54.5% coming into today.
So these are very clutch here. Let's see how she does. Chance to tie it with 3:14 left. That one rattles out. A big miss there, pulled down by the Lady Bulldogs. They want to run. They get it to Jones. Down in the paint, shot, and doesn't get it to fall. Taylin pops up after she took a big collision, trying to draw the charge. Chance to get the lead, and they do. Nice shot in the paint. Boy, they're quick.
Wow.
That's a 1-point lead for Hill with under 3 minutes to go here in the ball game.
Let's see how the Bulldogs react now. They've slowed down their play a little bit here. Looking for the right opportunity.
Knocked it away. Trying to fight for it. Was the last touched by Hill?
Touched by Hill, yeah. The Bulldogs ball.
So Bulldogs keep possession here. They're down a point. 2:29 to go in this one. Glad to have you joining us. It's the Budke Serna Classic. Game 1 of day 1. 8 games over the next 2 days. Shot on the way, not there. Rebound, the putback, it's good. And it's a 1-point lead. Back and forth we go. 2:15 left, and it's a 1-point lead for Hines. Hill College, wide open underneath.
Wide open underneath. Oh, got it to go.
Almost
didn't. Goins there with the 2 points.
Goins leaned just right with enough body English on that to make it fall, because it looked like it was trying to scoot off of the rim.
That's 15 for her today.
She's had a good afternoon. 20 on the shot clock, game minute 50 in the ball game. Now they go. Knocked away. That's Taylin. All the way, coast to coast. Doesn't get it to fall. And gotta be careful here. You don't want to pick up a tech. She is begging her not to give her a tech. She's like, please, please. And I don't think she was the one getting it. She's the player, I think, in question had walked away, and Taylin says, no, please, please. So, man.
The referee was very patient there.
She was.
Very
Definitely.
patient. Krim checking back in for the Bulldogs. Coming out is Jenkins.
At that point in the ball game, minute 39 to go, the last thing you want to do is pick up a technical.
Exactly.
You know. I think the discrepancy was she wanted a call for a foul to be at the free throw line.
Right.
That would have wiped out the free throw or the inbound, which they don't connect on anyway. It's still 1-point ball game. Skip pass over on the wing, entry level. Krim backs
Wide
down.
open, puts
off
it in.
the glass. Nice job there, because the defender had fell down, so she almost took steps, but had the presence of mind to regroup. And
she didn't realize that the defender had fallen down, and she was wide open.
That's a good
Steal
job
here by the Bulldogs.
Oh, man. Shot on the way, not there. Chasing it, gathering it is Krim. Krim over to Simpkins, and a whistle. Foul is going to be on, see, is that on O'Neal?
O'Neal, yeah, 32 of the Rebels.
So we quick break there, and
Maya Ross coming back in for the Rebels.
yeah, so with under a minute to go, 53 seconds to go. Hines up by a point with the basketball here. Oh, back door. It's there. The shot is not. Jones with the rebound. The putback, it's good. That was a big basket there for number 15. Amari.
Hill down by 3. No go on the.
Yeah, foul underneath. Krim gets the rebound. So that'll be on McKinney. McKinney, I think, has picked up her 5th. So we got free throws. Actually, no, Hill is not in the bonus, or rather, Hines is not in the bonus here.
Not in the bonus yet, no.
40 seconds to go. That probably hurts, actually hurts Hill at this point if they need to get in the free throw shoot to stop the clock. 30 seconds to go. Jones underneath. The basket's good.
And a foul.
And a foul. Wow, that's huge.
Count it.
So now a 5-point lead, a chance to make it 6 at the free throw line. As Amaria Jones will go to the line. Coach Brandon Young will be able to tell his team to bank on down, get ready on defense.
Get ready on defense, yeah. 28.5 seconds left.
You got to protect that 3-point line here, you know. It's still only a 5-point game, so less than 2 possessions.
Right.
3 is blocked. And then stolen. Quick outlet pass.
Morris on the block down there.
And a foul going to the free throw line. It will be Harbor going to the stripe. Foul's going to be on O'Neal, I believe.
It was on O'Neal.
Well, that's only her second, but more importantly, going to the line with a 5-point lead and 15 seconds to go.
Yeah, Harbor has a chance here to stretch it.
There's a quick look at it on the replay. I can get that to fall.
Doesn't connect on the first one.
Really need to hit this free throw. They've had a couple opportunities. Still 5-point game. That'll make it a 2-possession game and a timeout coming here. We'll talk it over. Let's keep it right here and talk for a couple of minutes on this ball game, how we've gotten to this point. It was all Hines in the early going.
It was. Hines was, I wouldn't say they dominated the first half or the first 2 quarters, but they were definitely in control, back and forth. And then we get into the third quarter, and Hill gets up on top of them a little bit, and Hines has fought their way back into it.
Yeah, and credit to Hines, because Hill did take that lead. We've talked about they had a little bit more of that that swagger, if you will, and were playing more of their style. And the Lady Bulldogs came roaring right back. So I know Coach Brandon Young talking to his squad right here, saying we got a 6-point lead. Let's not give them possessions here. Don't foul.
Yeah, he's telling them don't foul, hands straight up is right.
And just going over fundamentals.
Yeah.
And they've played well today. They've gotten
out of this 15 seconds that's left here and take the win.
Knocked away.
Stolen by Jones.
She's going to take it coast to coast off with the left hand, and it's good. So now an 8-point game, and she's got 22 on the afternoon. How about her? She's played super
good game.
Steps before the shot. So with 5 seconds left, this one is in the bag, and the Lady Bulldogs will get a chance to dribble it out. So that's how this one will end game 1 on day 1 of the Budke Serna Classic, 65-57. We would remind you that we will sign off from this broadcast, but we've got another one coming your way. So you'll just need to re-sign back in to the Cardinal Sports Network for game 2, which will be coming up. And before we get away, your final thoughts.
Well, we saw a good game here between both schools, and you and I got to see Hill here a couple of weeks ago against Trinity Valley, and I believe that we saw some improvement today from their previous appearance on this court. And they both teams played a good game here. Just Hines was able to put a little run together right there at the end and come out on top.
Panola and Ranger coming your way shortly. Again, I invite you to step away. Join us, get back on the network here on the other side. For Tom Sherm and the entire Cardinal Sports Network, I'm Tim Howard. Come on back. We've got plenty of hoops coming your way in Athens, Texas today on the Cardinal Sports Network.